Peace and greetings. Peace and greetings. Goddess Queen Jamila here. I wanted to come and talk to you really quickly about spiritual healing on a retreat versus solo travel. Okay. So, for those of you who have never been on a retreat or even done any solo traveling, both of the options can sound quite intimidating. It can sound intimidating, the idea of going on a retreat. That means you're in a group environment and you're with other people. What are the obligations there? They're all strangers. Wow. And then solo traveling, that can also sound very intimidating because you're literally going on a trip and you're figuring everything out from square zero. But the way that I would encourage you to think about it is based off of what your intentions and desires are for your travel. So, what do I mean when I say that? What I mean is if you are on a journey and at this juncture of your journey, you're ready to dive in deeper, you're ready to do things that you haven't done before, you're ready to figure some things out that you may not be seeing for yourself, then a retreat might be your better option. And it would be a better option because usually in a retreat environment, you have someone who is leading the retreat and curating the experience. And that's going to assist you in being able to have things organized, have some of the learnings and the teachings and the wisdom that you need at that time packaged in such a way to where you can digest it and that you don't have to necessarily figure it all out yourself. Also, a retreat is ideal for you if you like learning in a classroom environment. If you like to learn and have peers around you who are also learning as well, who you like the community aspect of it, then a retreat is really going to be your best bet. With solo travel, there's going to be foreigners surrounding you. With solo travel, you're going to be the only one who understands you, understands your culture, speaks your language, relates to your set of norms. And that may be a good thing. And it may also be very uncomfortable if you need a little bit um, of a, I guess I would say buffer between you and maybe the concept of the culture shock itself. So another thing to note is with solo traveling, there are just so many different nuances with traveling itself that that traveling experience may add other traumatic experiences to you in the process. And so if the spiritual journey is the guiding factor for your travel, then a retreat would still meet those things in a way that doesn't further re-traumatize you or add trauma onto your experience. With solo traveling, it is really ideal for you if you need that time to isolate, if you need some self-isolation time, some me time, if you need to lay in the house for 2 days and not get up or have to see about anything, make anyone's meal, pour anyone a glass of water, um, go and wipe anyone's butt or answer to someone who needs you in the moment. If you are kind of burnt out from dependent care and you just need a moment to regain yourself and remember who you are, solo travel may be good. Solo travel is likely ideal for you because you won't have to interact, you won't have to have any conversations, you won't have to necessarily be around people. You can get your food and eat there and sit and process and cry and journal and do all these things on your own. And I always suggest solo traveling for people who are a little bit more advanced on the spiritual journey. So if you've already gone through processes where you've been in spiritual classrooms and you have come to a certain level, then absolutely solo traveling is going to be your way. It's going to be a great way for you to take things up a notch and just really get some good self-care in at the end of the day and book your spa days and go on excursions and etc. So either way it goes, I am Goddess Queen Jamila. You know me. It's me. It's your goddess next door, your queen next door, and I have been hosting retreats since 2018. I am happy to help you plan your retreat, especially if you're coming to Africa. I do abundant African goddess tours and trips. So if you're looking for a spiritual experience, I have at least one retreat that I host every single New Year's in Tanzania. And it's an amazing experience, amazing retreat. So if you're interested in that, you can contact me and I can get you hooked up. But I do plan other retreats throughout the year. So if you are in need of taking your spiritual journey up a notch and you want to work with a teacher, with someone who can guide you through the process, and you can also have access to the community, then by all means, message me, reach out to me, and I'm here to help. All right. So that is the difference between someone who's looking for a solo retreat and a solo trip versus a retreat. All right. I'll see you soon. Peace, peace.